Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter.
Subscribe. Damnation Season 1, Episode 4. This episode is called The Emperor of Ice Cream. Are y'all ready? Let's get into it. It was a nasty, bloody showdown in downtown Holden. I couldn't believe it, man. It went from... It's been chaotic. This whole episode was straight chaos. Corruption, responsibilities in the depression, division, Judas. I mean, like, they were really bringing it in. It was real biblical if you think about it, with the blood and the milk mixing. And let's jump into Victor. Can we really talk about Victor? I liked his character for these first couple episodes, but he's been the stand-up do-right man, like the do-right man for the community, for his family, and he just wants to sell his milk. And he's like, yo, I'm selling all of it. And I want to give my wife something nice. I'm tired of living the struggle. Why? Why do we have to do that? And Creeley was successful. He succeeded in division, making division. That's, you know, what they say, the devil comes to create division, steal, kill, and destroy. And he came to destroy what was going down. But Preacher is the one who set it off for me this episode with the best quote of this entire episode, number 4. He said, you did it for 30 pieces of silver versus 30 cents. Dang, Judas. And on top of that, you know how in the Bible, when Judas, they say in the Bible, Judas betrayed 3 times in the crows in that situation. Did you notice the cow was mooing in the background instead of a crow? We had a cow. Deep, right? Now let's jump to Bessie. Bessie, I like Bessie's character. Not that she's a toot and she's selling that thing, but because of what she brings to this episode. This girl has a dream. She's a toot, but she has a dream. She's a toot, but she's a daughter. She's a toot, but she's a person who can read, position professionally, like, say, Creeley. Even, I mean, he is a lawman, if you think about it, and she's a prostitute. She's nursing his nasty neck laceration, which he hid the entire episode, showing his insecurities with the bandana. But she has this dream, a white picket fence dream, to have her home, saving her whore coins. And my thing is, if you tell your dad, if you tell your dad how you really feel, or if you tell Sheriff what he wants to know about Creeley, you're not going to get that coin. That's going to lessen your advance towards your dream. So why would you do that? In low-key, in the future, we might see a man, she might draw a picture of herself and Creeley. Or she might draw a little baby. She might get popped off and pregnant by this guy. We don't know it's her top customer, but she's falling for him. And we saw her face her fears in episode 3 with getting hurt. And she went towards him. She loves that dude. He loves her low-key. What? Now Connie. Connie is this con mom with her dear daughter, her dear child. And she gave that man a surprise gift, all right. Played right into his home. Pop, pop, pop. Everybody got it. While the family left, the wife and the daughter left to the grocery store. And you know, when they came and she pulled off, tapping all that blood off her face, head on to the next city, Iowa, to the next state, Iowa, coming after Preacher, Mr. Davenport and his folk. And devastation. She leaves devastation everywhere she goes. I really hope that that little girl doesn't get hurt in the process, but she's using her as the con kid, and she's the con mom, and she's Connie. Now Creeley, it was crazy for me. It was so cool. It was Trey Loco up in this episode, man, because he was born in a brothel, yet he finds some sort of peace in the brothel by messing with a prostitute, and it's just a mess. And we see him, they're calling him the soft kid, you know, getting beat. He's been abused his whole life, so now he just inflicts pain on everyone else, same as his brother. But my thing, what I noticed, what was observed by this viewer, by this watcher of television greatness, by your girl smacking, cracking, and watching, when he puts on his gloves, his hat, and his jacket, that leather jacket, it's never good. It's never good because the gloves are to his Batman utility belt. You know what I mean? He's down for business. It's about to go down. An ice cream cone. You know what it reminded me of while he was sitting there licking that ice cream? First of all, I don't like men to do 2 things. Matter of fact, I don't like women to do. I don't like anybody in public to do 2 things. Eat a banana and lick an ice cream cone. It just weirds me out. But for his ice cream cone to go from straight butter pecan vanilla to, drizzled in strawberries, aka blood honey, I was done with this episode. The mind games he put on Farmer Victor. Money or your family, basically, is what he gave him. Dude, I can kill you. I put this rake, and you know that's one of them vintage old 1932 rakes that can rake up the whole yard. Now they got little bitty rakes that's whack, or you might even have a dang on plastic one that just can't catch all the leaves. But back then I would have caught it would have all of what you needed to get got plowed, and just it would have grabbed it. Home Depot don't have anything on that rake. It would have raked that head right off all the white meat, as Bernie Mac would say, till the white meat shows. Okay. Wow. Mrs. Davenport, I think she's a good character. What do y'all think about her? She brings something strong because she wants to step outside of that her role of a housewife. She's not feeling that. She rides a motorcycle, bike, or motorized bicycle, whatever it is at that time. She's riding under a different name. Why am I drawing a blank? Pseudonym? Is that what it is? I think that's drawing a blank right now with the name for it. But she's riding under a different name. We know she's Dr. such and such, Hopkins or whatever. She's writing the publication to the masses, yo. And she's trying to find herself in the midst of what's happening currently in the world, in her town. She's trying to make change upon everyone. You got to respect it, but it's a dangerous game because somebody's going to find out. And she just told what it is. She just admits to, hey, change it up. If you don't want to do it under your name, be somebody else. Who do you think this is? Who just found out that her brother-in-law is a cowboy, and that was a pow in the face, right? Ice cream man needs milk. Can't get milk because of the picket line. And they calling this word out, scab. Banker, don't like him. I think his day is coming to go, R.I.P. Everything is en route, no problem, chill out. Yo, when they intervened, when they intercepted that vehicle and they did their own traffic, and he blew with that shotgun, and I knew the milk was gonna come in. We got whiskey, we got moonshine, ain't no milk. Okay, whole milk, skim milk, all of it was up in there. Almond milk. They had all kind of barrels for the people. Soy milk. Don't drink soy milk. And then they dumped them in there just to prove a point. Archie's ice cream shop. Man, Archie was hiding under that wagon like this. Now, did you guys peep the wanted poster in the background is saying wanted Lou Nez? Who is Lou Nez? When are we going to meet this character? And is there a bank in town? Because, yeah, obviously, because the banker. Lou Nez might be the person to off the banker. What do you think? Drop a comment below. The sheriff was so gangster because he said, let them fools kill each other. Why am I going to jump out there when I know what they're going to do? I don't care. Put my feet up. Think about my family. When are we going to see Bessie's mother? When is she going to come into the picture? That's what I'm waiting for. Yes! What do I think? I think in the end, the brothers will beef. The brothers are beefing currently, yet they will unite because it's going to take both of them to get their crap together to handle Connie, because Connie's coming and she's coming hard, okay? She's going to come at them with everything she's got. This episode was pretty good, man, and it was crazy to see the blood splattered all over Preacher's face. I thought the shot where I think it was Preacher in the barn walkway, entryway to the barn, Victor and Victor's kids in the background playing, I thought that was awesome because it felt the same way as last episode when the Brothers of the Legion man and his wife and the kids were in the background playing baseball. Did you like this episode? Did you enjoy it? What things about it that you did not care for? Damnation, they're doing their thing on USA Network. Shouts out to them and the bowl haircuts that they're rocking. I mean, they look horrible, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have tight Caesar fades and, line up and mohawks and all kind of dope haircuts back then. Creative. I like it. Until the next time, you know how I do it. Peace.